Oh, I hope there's no volume.
Shh.
That would be rough. All right, good. All right. So, nervous shaking, palms sweating, feeling sort of nauseous. These are some of the things that one may feel before an interview. I for sure felt these things before my phone interview for my summer internship. Before I had even interviewed for this internship, I had already learned two things. One, flexibility, and two, adaptability. Today, I would like to tell you about my interview experience and why you should always be flexible and adaptable. It all started at State PAS Conference in Moravia last January. We had a really bad snowstorm the last day of competition that forced us to stay an extra night at the hotel because the roads were unsafe to travel home. So I emailed the person I was supposed to interview with the next day and tell her that I needed to reschedule my interview for 3 o'clock. The bus had to be back up at Dordt at 3 to take the dance team to nationals, so I knew for sure we'd be back in time. The next morning, we loaded up the bus at 6 a.m. to head back to Dordt. We were at mile marker 34 outside of Shelby, Iowa on Interstate 80 when our bus broke down. We pulled over to the side of the road. 20 minutes later, the tow truck and a school bus came to take us to the truck stop in Avoca, Iowa. After sitting in the truck stop for 3 hours, I realized I'm gonna have to find somewhere to do this interview in the truck stop. I found a quiet place in the truck stop, tucked away back in the corner, and I waited for the phone call. When I finally got the phone call for the interview, she asked me, "So did you make it back to Dordt okay?" I gave a little chuckle and explained, "Well, I'm in a truck stop in Avoca because our bus broke down." The rest of the interview went smoothly. 20 minutes after the interview, our bus was finally fixed and we made it back to Dordt 4 hours after we were supposed to be there. We all learned to pass time differently while at the truck stop. I spent it preparing for my interview because I was flexible and willing to adapt to the not ideal interview surroundings. Sometimes we all need to learn how to adapt and be flexible to change in our lives. And I did get that summer internship.
Give you applause.